Christine McDaniel here, host of the Co-Living Code Show. After living in an incredible co-living concept in San Diego for 2 years, I decided to launch my own concept, Kndrd Quarters, in 2017. Then, just 1 year later, partnered with 2 technologists to launch Kndrd, the first software platform and management solution for co-living operations around the world. On any given day, I get to have really great conversations with the leaders of this new sector of real estate and figured it would be even better to bring you guys along for the ride. On this show, we bring on the founders and CEOs of the most amazing co-living concepts from around the world. We also bring on the real estate investors and developers. These are the innovators, experts, and leaders from around the world that are passionate about co-living. Let's jump right into today's episode. Hi, everybody. It is Christine here with another fun episode of the Co-Living Code Show. And today we finally are getting on somebody from an emerging market in the world, which is Africa. It's a continent I've been trying to get somebody with a co-living concept on the show. So today I'm so excited to bring on Isaac. He's actually in Nairobi, Kenya. And he started his concept, the VLage, in November of 2018. So he just started very recently. He is actually in an accelerator also right now for his concept. It was the Shelter Tech Accelerator Program. Habitat for Humanity is a huge sponsor of that accelerator program. He got in. We're going to talk about it. He has 1 month left, and it's funny because that's the same as us for Kndrd. We have 1 month left in our accelerator. So you know what? Let's start there, Isaac. Like, tell me about how you applied. How did you get into the accelerator? Had the VLage already opened, and were there already people moving in to your concept?
Nice. Thank you so much. So we actually applied for the Shelter Tech Accelerator through an online application that was made by Pangea Accelerator, which is the main facilitator for the Shelter Tech Accelerator. And later on, we were able to attend a hackathon, and then we became among the top teams that were taken up for the accelerator program.
Perfect. And then do you guys you said you have 10 residents. So are they all in one house or one building?
So they are all in one building, but we have 3 houses actually.
Oh, okay. And then so are they all on the same piece of land, or are they pretty far apart?
Are they in the same piece of apartment blocks? Because we've used like 3-bedroom apartments to host the 10 of them. So, and the apartment has an SQ. So we put 1 extra person in the SQ.
Okay. Oh, so you guys have like a capacity limit. So it's a 3-bedroom apartment, 10 people.
So 3-bedroom apartment will host 4 people plus the SQ. So we have a total of 3 apartments. So most of the people here like their private space. So we provide them a private bedroom, and that was key during our findings.
Okay. And then what's your average age of people living there?
Wow. Most of them are above 25 years. So between 25 to 30.
Perfect. And then is it guys and girls? Is it a good mixture of both?
So, sorry?
Is it guys and girls that live? Like what is the ratio, I guess, of guys versus girls?
So we actually have 4 guys and 6 girls.
Okay. Oh, so almost pretty even, it sounds like. And then what was the best part when you guys, like, what has been the best part of operating the VLage in the last 6 months?
Well, it's been understanding what the customers really want, and the price point actually was a major concern. The price point of how we are pricing and the services we are offering. So that was a major concern.
And then did you guys adjust the pricing because of that, or did you keep it the same?
So what we've discovered is people are willing to pay more for a good services. So we maintain the prices, and we are now looking into how do we provide affordable spaces with quality services, but at the same time getting some good markup on our business.
And then what are some services you guys provide?
So we are providing laundry services. We also have a movie night where we actually come together as a community and we watch a movie, especially on Fridays when people are breaking for the weekend. And yeah, so laundry services, we also do cleanup of the houses. So those are some of the services we are providing at the moment.
And then they just make one payment for all of those services?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. And then let me see what other questions I have. Oh, how often do they stay? Do they stay like nightly, weekly, monthly?
Fortunate enough, we've had customers who are staying for longer because we approached our business model from a B2B to C business model, where we connect with a corporate organization first, especially the multinational corporates, and then we sign their employees, those who are ready to move in, and then they stay for a longer period, more than 3 months actually.
Oh, what kind of corporations, what kind of corporates do you guys have in moving into the area?
So far we have BDO, East Africa, which is an auditing and accounting firm, and we are looking to sign up with more companies as we continue to create a better value proposition, especially for the companies themselves.
Perfect. I know they could tell that's all the stuff they teach in an accelerator, right? The value proposition, and it sounds like they're teaching you great things. I love it. And then because you say you guys
Yeah,
are,
sure.
yeah, you guys finish on May 24th.
Yeah, so on May 24th, we have a demo day where every other startup will be presenting and connecting with more investors, getting an audience uh, to hear their feedback. It will be exciting. I'm waiting for that day actually.
You're ready for it? You've already practiced?
Yeah, we are practicing every day with my team, and we want to make sure just everything is on point so that we don't disappoint, first of all, ourselves, and we don't disappoint Sheltertech as the main sponsor of the.
Oh, nice. And then are you guys going to have you guys raised any money yet, or are you planning on it?
So we are actually planning to raise money currently. So that is what we are working on.
Okay. And you guys are going to announce that at demo day, or do you know how much you guys are raising?
We want to announce that on demo day, but maybe to give you a clue, we want to raise 80,000 just to get us to the next level.
Okay, so it's $80,000 dollars, American dollars.
Yeah, American dollars.
Okay, perfect. No, because you never know who could be watching the show. That's perfect.
Yeah.
With that money, what are you guys going to do? Are you going to expand into more locations?
So if we get some money, we are actually going to expand to 54 beds. So as I told you before, we want to have a deal with one real estate developer who is giving us a total of 54 bedrooms. So we are excited for that, and we want to raise money on time so that we can get more customers on board.
And then are these units that are already built? Or are they being built right now?
They're already built, so it's just a matter of furnishing them and creating the community of people and engaging them more and more every day.
Perfect. And that leads to my next question. What do you guys do to build community within the village? And like, do you guys host events?
So actually, one of the most exciting platform where we build connection between people is a movie night. So every Friday we have a movie night for our people, and it's very exciting the kind of stories that come out of that session. So that's the way we create a community, but we're also looking to do more and more and provide even some subsidized. If someone was to visit a restaurant, we want to partner with people who can provide us with discounts.
Perfect. And then do you guys invite any outside community into your guys' home at all, or no? Is it just for the people that live there?
At the moment, we focusing with the community we already have. So we would like, as we get more space, we want to be inviting more people so that they can learn and so that they can connect and probably they become part of the community.
And then how do they, this was my other question, is there any other co-living concepts in Kenya right now that you know of?
There is no other co-living concept, so we are pretty much the first, and even in Africa, maybe it's a very few cities that have. So we also want to look at how do we expand to other new cities.
And again, a lot of our listeners, they're not familiar with the market in Africa. Do you feel like this is a trend that's going to start, picking up and becoming popular?
Yes, I believe it will become very popular, especially for the young people, the people who are currently finishing their college, university. They are looking for different options to live. So I believe it will grow to something big. And the issue of affordable housing in the city is also an issue. So if we can merge those two things, then we'll be able to create a business that creates real value to the customers.
What's the current population? Because I know especially emerging markets are going to have this super rapid growth in like the next 20 years. Like, I don't know if you know those numbers off your head at all.
Yeah, so for example, here in Nairobi, we'll be having 5 million people living in the city. So that's quite a big population. Currently, we have about 3 million people living in the city, but within the next coming 5 years, that is 2025, we'll be having about 5 million, meaning that there will be a shortage of housing. And this is not only in Nairobi, but also in other African cities. Nigeria has a lot of population, and even South Africa, Ghana. So people are moving to the cities because they believe that is where their jobs are. Yeah.
Got it. Oh, nice. And it's probably fun. Have you been there your entire life in that area?
So I've been in Nairobi for most of my life, but I've also been able to travel around other cities, and it's almost the same challenges we are facing. Then the other thing is we usually have a lot of traffic because the roads are not very accessible currently because the government is actually developing some roads, but that causes a lot of traffic and people will spend a lot of time commuting from one point to another. So for young people, you can imagine they are spending a lot of time in traffic and they cannot get productive with their life, and these get so boring. So we want to become their companion to save their time. Yeah.
Isaac, do you live on in the property also?
I don't live in the property, but I'm considering to move in with our next development so that I can engage with the community more and more.
Perfect. And then here's my last question. The question I ask everybody is, where do you personally, I know we talked about regionally, just the growth, where do you see co-living on a global level? Where do you see it going in the future?
I think it can be a big community, especially for young people who want to connect with other people. It will be amazing to see if we can connect from one city to another, from one continent to another. So if we can connect with a co-living space that is in the US, and we can maybe make internal transfer where guys move into Africa but still get the same services. That is what I'm looking forward to see in co-living world.
That's awesome. Yes, that would be great, right? And then they know what to expect when they go to each co-living place, because it would be lots of similarities. And let me ask this too, because people have asked me before, especially emerging markets, about security and safety. If somebody wanted to come there, what kind of measures do you guys take for safety and security?
Yeah, actually, that was a big challenge as we are setting up our co-living spaces. But for us to be secure enough, you have to understand who are the people, first of all, living in this space. So we do a background check, and we see where they are coming from and what are their interests. And through that, we're able to qualify someone if they are going to actually live in our space or not. Then the other thing is, well, what will they be doing when they are staying in our space? So that is another consideration.
Oh, good. So you guys do backgrounds on all the residents, background checks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Isaac, again for coming on today. I really appreciate it. I know our listeners will appreciate it. We'll have all of your information, the website link on our show notes, and good luck in that accelerator. Again, that's, I thought 3 months was long and yours is 6 months. So, and it's amazing that I love that Habitat for Humanity is a big sponsor of yours. And it looks like they're doing amazing things, and we're excited to watch your progress.
Thank you so much, Christine. I wish you all the best as you also finalize on your accelerator program. It's in a few weeks, right?
Yeah, we have a month left. Yes. The end of May.
Yeah.
Ours ends 4 days after yours on May 28th. That's our demo day.
Wow. Wow. All the best. I wish you all the best, and may you win.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Isaac. I appreciate that. You have a great rest of your day. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much for checking out today's episode. If you want to learn more about co-living, you could check out my book on Amazon, The Co-Living Code. And of course, if you're looking for the perfect software to power your co-living concept, check out Kndrd.io, Kndrd.io. Thanks.